Commission for the Implementation of the Constitution, CIC, is sounding an alarm over the bills that are being passed in a hurry by Parliament, and some of which they say contravene the new constitution. CIC Chairman Charles Nyachae says the Commission is worried about the lack of commitment from Parliament, or rather parliamentarians, as witnessed this afternoon when only a handful of parliamentarians were in attendance as crucial bills, including the Presidential Retirement Benefits Amendment Bill 2012, were tabled. And joining me now to shed some light on this is Mr. Charles Nyachae himself. Good evening, Charles.
Good evening, Njoroge.
Always available to clarify these very complex matters. As we've said in that introduction, there are these two bills you have actually written to the Speaker of the National Assembly, Bwana Kenneth Marende.
Yes.
What is your concern about these two bills?
The issue is really quite simple, Njoroge. The two bills were published by the Minister for Finance and went through the first reading this afternoon. One of them is the Presidential Retirement Benefits Amendment Bill 2012, which seeks to amend the 2003 Presidential Retirement Benefits Act to enhance the same. The other one is the Retirement Benefits Deputy President and Designated State Officers Bill of 2012, which seeks to create retirement benefits for specified state officers, the Deputy President, the Prime Minister, the Chief Justice and Deputy Chief Justice, the Speaker and Deputy Speaker, and the Attorney General. The issue is very simple, Njoroge, and it is this, that the Constitution of Kenya, 2010, gave that mandate very specifically to the Salaries and Remuneration Commission. And Article 232 of the Constitution is very clear that the primary mandate of that commission is to set and regularly review the remuneration and terms of state officers.
So what is going on here? Why the Parliament? Why is Parliament doing a job that it's not supposed to be doing?
That is the question. And if Kenyans will remember, a few weeks ago, the same issue arose in respect of the finance bill, where Parliament sought to include in the finance bill provisions relating to the retirement benefits of parliamentarians. At that time, the President, in his wisdom, refused to assent to the bill on the grounds, quite correctly, that this was the mandate of the Commission, the Salaries and Remuneration Commission. So it's really difficult to understand why this bill has been published and brought to Parliament, because the issue is precisely the same. That Parliament simply cannot
legislate.
No, it's not their mandate. The Constitution is very clear.
But what about your commission? Was it involved in the development of these bills at any level?
No, our commission wasn't involved
at all.
No, but our position, Njoroge, is that you don't need a bill anyway, because the Constitution has given the mandate to set these terms to the Salaries and Remuneration Commission. So all the Salaries and Remuneration Commission needs to do is, within the confines of the issues that they have to consider in terms of the Constitution, as they set terms for all state officers, is precisely to set those terms, and then you will have those terms applicable in law. You don't need legislation.
Yes, indeed. Yes.
So, in a nutshell, it really has nothing to do with Parliament.
You must be a very worried man. What options do you have as a commission?
Well, as we said in the letter to the Speaker, which we copied to all the other interested parties, this would not be right, and we hope that the Speaker will. We requested the Speaker to use the constitutional provisions as a basis for not allowing that bill to be debated or to be passed, or the two bills. And if they are debated and passed, CIC will petition the president not to assent to the bills, and the reasoning will be exactly the same that we used last time, and which the president accepted and didn't assent to the finance bill then.
Yes.
And subsequently, of course, Parliament passed the bill a second time without the offending provisions, and therefore both the president in refusing to assent and Parliament in sending the bill back to the president now without the offending provisions accepted the position that this is not the role of Parliament.
Yeah.
And if therefore, again, if it does happen and the bills are passed, we will ask the president not to assent. If it does, then again we will seek a judicial intervention to...
What is your last word? Sorry to cut you, Bwana Chairman. What's your last word on the implementation of this constitution, which of course belongs to the people?
Yes.
What would you tell the people of Kenya?
I would say two things, Njoroge, in closing. One, I would say to those who are concerned with the process of implementation, especially Parliament in its final moments, the 10th Parliament, and the executive,
Yes.
the coalition government, both institutions have done a lot of good insofar as, first of all, getting the constitution in place,
Yes.
and secondly also towards the implementation of the constitution.
Yes.
So I would say to them, please do not spoil that legacy.
Absolutely.
By doing the wrong things in these last moments. And to the people of Kenya, I would say this is your constitution. You're going into an election year. You want this constitution implemented, so make the Constitution of Kenya 2010 and its implementation the primary election issue.
Thank you very much. Always a pleasure to have you, Bwana Charles Nyachae.
Thank you, Njoroge.
Nice holidays.
Thank you very much.
Happy New Year.
And the same to you.
Thank you.
All the best, and thank you for KTN.
Thank you so
KTN
much.
for inviting me.